So, um, here's another video for you guys. Of course, it's David. 222 and 747 right now seem to be connected to each other. So 222, what is 222? Well, if you watched my last video, you would understand that a repetition, or repetition I should say, of a certain number, 222, 333, right? That it seems to signify an intensity of that energy. So, what is the intensity of a 2? Well, the 2 is about balance. It's about decision making. Obviously, you have to decide, right, one thing or the other. And at the same time, if you really consider the idea of a 2, the 2 brings balance by making decisions. So, a 2 and a 2 would obviously make 4, right? Which means that being sure and being positive about your decisions, whatever decisions those may be, is what creates your stability. Universe just told me right now that 2 2s, it's like a double check. 1 2 is a necessary need for you to check something, right? Well, what is that? What does the 3 2s mean? That means triple check your decisions. Ensure that whatever decisions you're making are actually going to be positive decisions that are based from stability, right? 2 2 plus that other 2. That means that you triple checked your decisions to make sure that they were proper and that they were actually proper to your circumstance, so that you're able to understand how you can implement that into your daily reality, which is 2 plus 2 plus 2, right? That equals 6. So, if we keep that in mind, the necessary need to triple check your decisions to make sure that your decisions are proper for the future, this is something that you're going to be doing on an everyday basis. So you want to make sure that your decisions are proper, because if they're not, you're going to make bad decisions, which are going to have effects in the future, which are then going to activate your depression in the future. So being sure of our choices today, understanding what our choices are today, and working within the limitations of not just being a human being, but also understanding what your limitations are within your given circumstance, i.e. you have a family, i.e. you have too many jobs, whatever the case may be. There is a necessity for us to understand that if we see 3 2s in succession, then there's a necessary need for us to triple check our decisions to ensure that we don't hit ourselves with depression in the future. Another number that I seen connected to this was 747. What is that? Well, the 4 is to signify some type of stability. We already talked about that stability when it comes to the double 2 in the 222. So if that 4 or the changes that are necessary come from sure decisions, well, then it is going to be necessary to analyze and revise your it's going to be necessary to revise not just your decisions in life, but I think your mindset and your feelings and how you go about your actions, because they're all connected. So 747, what does that tell me? It tells me that there is a necessary need to revise your, well, actually, you know what? What just came to me right now is that there's a necessary need for the revision of things that are going on in your home space or in your domicile space. The domicile space or the home space is the 4th house when it comes to numbers or astrology, and as well as the energy of Cancer, the energy of comfort, the energy of security, and how you go about ensuring that comfort and security. So if we're analyzing how we can find security and peace and contentment in our lives, well then, you look no further than the 222. Make sure that your decisions are good. Triple check your decisions to ensure that they are good for the greater whole. And understand that, yes, there may be necessary sacrifices here and there, but those necessary sacrifices are there to bring something greater. So, with that being said, if you guys like this video, if this video was useful to you, go ahead and like it, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And I will catch you on the next video. All right.